So guys, I don't know if I made an intro for this thing, but if I didn't, I'll make it later on. I don't really know. But exhaust is all finished up. Got it all patched up, like I said earlier. Jeff's over there doing Jeff stuff. Waiting for Carlos. He's got to weld up Carlos's exhaust. We'll probably put it on this lift since both of these move, and I'm going to do stuff on mine. This thing just took me absolutely all day. I was upset about it. Like I said in other videos, I hate when stuff like this happens because then I feel like I didn't do much all day. But let's get on to what you guys always all want to see. Damn, she's back on the road. She's looking good. Not feeling the greatest still because she just straight understeers even in a straight line. So we got more things to do to it, but today we're gonna put on the exhaust. We're gonna pressure test this radiator, make sure this fan works, and put in this radiator. The only thing that I see that's wrong with it is that the bottom is dented right there, but I mean, so the radiator, I'll just keep a little extra coolant in it. But that's besides the point. We're gonna take out this big honking radiator and fan, clean up the engine bay up in the front right there. I got the intercooler chilling outside, which I should actually bring in. It's right there, so that nobody takes it. We're gonna have to fit that into here later once I cut the bumper and spray paint it black. But today we're gonna put on the exhaust, look at the suspension some more, put a couple new things on. I think I'll put on my tail lights, even though everybody wants this 180 one. I kind of want to put on just the clears because I like that look a little bit better. But we're gonna do all this stuff. We're gonna get it running, driving nice. I'm gonna clean up the radiator first, put the exhaust on, and just keep moving on with the day. What do you think, Jeff?
I'm cool with that. Sounds good.
But let's get to this stuff, guys. Thing looks freaking beat. But I'm gonna see if we can put that thing in there and get it to look good again. Here's the Koyo. This is the one that I got off the parts car, but I don't know if I'm gonna run this one. It's still in good shape and everything, but I found this really like clean Mishimoto one upstairs up there when I was looking for a fan because the fan on the Koyo was all broken. So I got the fan. I'm gonna see if they want to just like swap radiators because this one's for an S14, but I'm pretty sure it'll fit into this. But if it doesn't, we'll just run the Koyo. But right now, got a 12mm wrench and a strut bar to put in. Okay guys, so I just put in my new clear tail lights. I kept the 180 look because the centerpiece that came with the clears looked not the greatest. Plus it had a water leak, so I didn't want to put that in. I just left this in and I polished them all up. I just used like 2 stages because that's all we had, and just polished them up. I'll eventually go through and like actually wash the car and get everything off it. Plus I put in this sweet strut bar in the back here. Hopefully we get some more rigidity, but that doesn't even matter because I don't even drive the car. But put that in. Really the only other thing I really want to do today, because the next stuff I got to do is like the big engine projects, like taking out the radiator and plumbing all the intercooler piping and putting on the front mount. So plus the front mount isn't even painted yet, so that's definitely gonna wait. But I don't know, I'll figure out what else I'm doing. I really just want to put on the exhaust and try to shoot some flames and see what happens there. But we're still got the Supra on the lift, but that thing will be coming off very soon, and then we can throw this on the lift and put the exhaust on, and it's going to be going from grandma car making no noise to extremely loud, because this is going to be just straight pipe and it's going to be wild. Okay guys, so the rocket ship is finally off the lift. Thanks a lot, Jeff, for helping out Carlos, but it's time for this bad boy to get her exhaust on it. Actually bad girl, I don't know why I just call it a boy, but gotta get the exhaust on it. I'll end up putting all the rest of the parts on it over the weekend. I'll put the 5-leg swap and the radiator and then some other little things, but let's go ahead, pull this thing in and get it on a lift. All right, guys, car's on a lift. Just looks pretty dirty under here. Now you get the hose out one day, put it on that lift, and then just spray the crap out of the underside. But these are the only 3 bolts, the ones right off the downpipe, that I'm kind of scared about taking off because I don't want to snap a stud or anything. So I'm gonna let those soak first. I'll like detach it right here and then take that half off and then put like that half on, put the mid pipe on, and then put the downpipe on last. But I thought I had bent the frame on this thing. Marcus. I did think wrong. Because if you guys look, you guys can't really see it, but on this bolt where the subframe is, the subframe shifted that way. So now it rubs right there. So when this tire goes all the way to full lock, it rubs on the frame right there. But no worries, we'll fix it eventually. Hey, there's a big hole right there. We'll fix it eventually. I want to get the exhaust on, and I'd take the tires and wheels and stuff off, and I'll do it probably. This car doesn't really see the road that much, so I'll do it when I start driving it more. I got to get this tie rod. Might as well get 2 tie rods, so I'm going to get both inner tie rods. When I get the lower control arms, I'll probably do the subframe and stuff like that. But let's get this exhaust on, because I want to hear this thing. Wow.
Yeah, Dan, what do you think of the before and after Brett?
Man's shaking his head over there. He's like, this kid's an idiot.
I definitely wouldn't call you an idiot.
Call me something now.
Definitely would call you something else.
Okay.
Oh, I have to go to the back now? Okay. Did Jack disappear again?
No, he's sitting in his car.
Oh. Oh, yeah, give it a good brap.
Super quiet grandma car. Sounds so good though.
You know what that sounds like? Reliability. That's what that sounds like.
So guys, that's
an AC.
Before brap. So guys, as I was about to put my exhaust on, our friend Bob here came by with his Miata. This thing's sick. I wish I had one. Every time I see a Miata, I'm like, dude, I need another one. I need another one. I need another one. But I got to pay off the 180 before I buy anything else. And I got to finish up my projects. But this thing is like fully done up. You want to talk about it a little bit, Bob?
Basically overall, it's just a 1.8 liter poured over to a 1.9. Pistons, rods, bearings, rings, converted to coilover plug. Fuel setup. It's a built motor for probably about like, it'll handle 600 horsepower. I'm only going to run it at about 400. That's pretty much all there is to know about the motor.
Well, this thing's awesome. He's got the one wiper blade just like me. He actually has it on, unlike me. I just put it in the trunk. It was like, yeah, I'll leave it for when I need it. But I just want another one. I can't wait for the day when I'm back behind the wheel of a Miata. Just cruising down the street, top down, like no hood because Florida, and like, dude, I just need another one. This thing's so sick. But yeah. Guys, the exhaust is on. The Megan downpipe to whatever was right there. I put the bung in so that no exhaust leaks out of there. This is where the cat was. That's deleted. There's no resonators, no mufflers, to 2 90-degree bends in the back to a blast pipe. This thing's gonna be ignorant. Let's lower it down, see how it sounds. So guys, better to be back.
Oh, okay, yeah, tell the filmer how to film. Hey guys, I'm Marcus, and I'm gonna do the thingamajig. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Rev it, let's see if we get a turbo. Yeah, that's good, I like it. Yeah.
be a pussy, go get revenge on that corner.
No, no. Like, everything's off. I tried to play with the car and didn't do good enough.
Oh, that's nice. Like a plume of smoke.
I mean, I feel like what that is the previous car that had that exhaust on it was running so ungodly bad that I think this car kind of cleaned it a little bit, cleansed it of its
Hopefully.
poop. Sounds great.
Yeah.
It needs a blow-off valve now, which I have. Oh my god.
Nice.
Not too shabby. So Marcus is, well, it pops. You feeling it? It pops. You like it?
It sounds really good. You need a turbo.
So guys, as you just saw, I did a burnout. This thing's sick. Sounds awesome. We got a couple more things to do that I got for the parts. I got this coil radiator and this coolant reservoir tank that I'm going to put in here too. I'm going to polish them up. I got polish in my toolbox that I'm going to use. And then I'm going to polish all this stuff up before I do anything else and then put it in the car. But then I got the 5-lug swap to do over the weekend. Before I do any of that, I think I might buy brakes for this thing. So like big brakes for it. So if I do that, I'm not gonna paint them. But I gotta work out a deal with the other guy that has the brake setup. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna buy an intercooler kit for it. This intercooler right here, I believe is the one that I'm gonna be running in it. It's nice. That's the one that I was like cleaning up this afternoon and like just doing a little bit of stuff to it. I'm gonna end up putting the good side out instead of putting the bad side, obviously. And then like I said, I'm painting it black, so it's not gonna be all ugly and gray like that. That's gonna look sick in here. I'm gonna buy an intercooler kit and this thing's just gonna be looking awesome in the engine bay. I can't wait to get that Greddy manifold on here. I had to get the Haltech before I do that. But after I get the Haltech, that's when literally all the fun starts going on. I get the Haltech, put the manifold on, we crank up the boost. This thing will drive nice again after I fix the subframe and get all the little suspension parts good. And this thing's just gonna end up being awesome, very fast. I hope I can keep going with this thing as fast as I have been in the past couple of days. But who knows, money might try to fuck me again, but that's besides the point. But this thing's coming out awesome. I'm just gonna keep saying that. This thing's awesome, just like that Miata. But I can't wait for all of this stuff to start coming together as well as it did. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. Just like I said before, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.